This is A Midsummer's Night Dream by Lindsay Mead. Um, I will be voicing over the entire project because I'm the only person in my group. So just anyway, Midsummer's Night Dream. This is the summary. Idius asks Duke to uphold an old law that says he can choose his daughter's husband. He chooses Demetrius to marry Hermia. Lysander and Hermia decide to run away together through the woods so Hermia doesn't have to marry Demetrius. Hermia tells Helena their plans and Helena tells Demetrius. The mechanicals, including a weaver named Nick Bottom, meet in the woods to rehearse a play to celebrate the wedding of Duke Theseus to Hippolyta. In the woods, Oberon and Titiana have an argument about a changeling boy that Oberon wants for himself, but Titiana refuses to give up. Oberon decides to get his revenge on Titiana and sends a servant Puck to find a flower which has a magical power to make someone fall in love with the first thing they see when they wake up. Demetrius chases Hermia into the woods and is followed by Helena. Oberon sees Demetrius and Helena arguing and decides to help her by using a potion on Demetrius. Unfortunately, Puck mistakenly gives it to Lysander, who then falls in love with Helena. Puck uses magic to turn Bottom's head into a donkey head while he is rehearsing in the forest. Titiana sees Bottom when she wakes up, and she falls in love with him. Puck tries to fix his mistake with Lysander and puts some potion in Demetrius' eyes as well. Demetrius then falls in love with Helena, which causes more confusion between the four lovers. Oberon and Puck use more magic and love potion to reconcile the lovers and remove the donkey's head from Bottom. Oberon then reunites with Titiana, and Theseus finds the lovers in the forest and blesses their marriages. The mechanicals then perform their play for Theseus at his wedding to Hippolyta.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'll be playing Quincy. This is my brother. He'll be playing basically everyone else. Purr. Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name which is thought fit, through all Athens, to play our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And, Mary, now go Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humor is for tyrant. I will play the Urkels rarely. Hercules rarely. Or you cut out a part or a tear a cat in, make it all split.
And then
This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is this be? A wandering knight.
It is a lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith. Not let me play a woman. I have beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Snine, snine. Pyramus, my lover dear, thy thigh dear a lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here it is, Quince.
You, Pyramus's father, and myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the jointer, you are the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Play you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it expemore.
Expamore.
For it is nothing but roaring.
Rawr. Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. It would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek, and that would be enough to hang us all.
That would be
enough
to
to
hang us all.
tell
Every
mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you to any nightingale. Nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man is one shall see in a summer's day, a most loving, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard I were to best play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and grain beard, or your French crown and color beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair in it all, and then you will play barefaced. But, masters, here are your parts. And I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come on them tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bit of properties, such as our play once. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse. Most obscenely and courageously, take pains, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke's Oak, we meet.
Enough, hold or cut bowstrings.
They accent.
Famous quotes from A Midsummer's Night Dream. The course of true love never did run smooth. Lycidas. Lord, what fools these mortals be! By Puck. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid, painted blind. Helena. Though she be but little, she is fierce. By Helena. My soul is in the sky. By Pyramus. I'll follow thee and make a heaven out of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well. By Helena. Vocabulary that is still used today. Abjure, meaning to swear off or abstain from. Amity, meaning friendship or goodwill. Base, meaning being of low value or short height. Beseech, meaning to beg. Concord, meaning peace or harmony. Entice, meaning to attract or lure. And odorous, meaning to have a notable odor or smell. Stinky. Originality of A Midsummer's Night Dream. A Midsummer's Night Dream was first published in 1600 by Thomas Fisher and registered the play on October 8th earlier that year. The play was probably written between 1594 and 1596, also was added to his first folio in 1623. A Midsummer's Night Dream was written while Shakespeare was still working on Romeo and Juliet. Like most of Shakespeare's plays, A Midsummer's Night Dream can be traced to a variety of sources regarding fairy tale creatures, including ghosts, floating daggers, witches, and fairies. The only one used in A Midsummer's Night Dream was fairies, but between other Shakespearean plays, there was ghosts, floating daggers, and witches. The principal sources of A Midsummer's Night Dream was, unlike most of Shakespeare's dramas, A Midsummer's Night Dream didn't have a single written source, but Shakespeare did take inspiration from many different sources, including Ovid's Metamorphoses in 1567, which he would have read while in grammar school in Stratford-upon-Avon. Another source was Chaucer, from the Knight's Tale of Canterbury Tales, where Duke Theseus weds his Amazonian bride. Shakespeare also takes details from the accounts of Theseus' life in the first-century Greek historian Plutarch's lives of the noble Grecians and Romans, translated in English by Sir Thomas North in 1579. And those are the citations. This was my voiceover for this presentation, all done by me, yours truly, Lindsay. Yeah, okay.